Wanted to run a video of the most current and updated pieces, parts, projects on Aquamarine. So coming aboard, obviously, we're gonna go right into the pilot house, which again, a couple of projects visual with the seating for upstairs and fan for, just did the carpets. We'll go into the captain's quarters. Captain's quarters, and we'll get some lights on. Also doubles as the office. So desktop, workspace, samples. Come around here and there's a full bath with shower. Obviously some more storage for samples. As we come around, we've got the bunk beds, a full top side and a twin bottom. And at the head of the twin bed behind this cabinet is over under washer dryer. And you got two full closets behind the front door as well as right behind this door, full length. We'll go back up through the pilot house, and we're going to enter the galley, which opens back into the living room. So here's the galley currently. Very excited about the new oven as well as the cooktop. Both are very high efficiency, multi-purpose items. Then we'll come around into the living room here, or the salon. And there is the layout of the salon. Continuing on to the back deck, which is probably my favorite area of the boat. You'll see why. This is where I usually work in the morning and hang out in the evening, eat dinner, breakfast, and what boat wouldn't be complete without a full bar. Complete with Chesapeake Club glasses and liquor, ice maker, refrigerator, wine cooler, all the bells and whistles. Coming back into the main salon, we're going to go down to the guest rooms, the staterooms below. So we first come down the stairs, and there's the guest head, full-length shower. And around here, we're going to come into what I call the Startide Suite. You can possibly guess why. It's a full-size bed, full closets, drawers underneath. And we'll come around to the other stateroom, which I call the Suntan Suite, which also doubles as the sewing room, part of the projects. Got a couple of closets, lots of mirrors. Moving from the guest head, down the hall to the master stateroom. It's a full king bed in here, or a king size bed in here. Got a number of drawers, 2 closets on each side. The master stateroom is the width of the hall. Here's the master bath. Vacuum flush head. Then back out and going up onto the bridge deck. You can see this is also where some of the construction projects happen. Got a settee here on the starboard side that I'm building new cushions for. Come around and you can see the bridge deck. The helm has got just a gorgeous teak wheel that I was able to redo, bring the life back to it. And I matched the trim on the cabinets, the same teak. So come back here underneath of the radar arch, coming back to the very back deck where the dinghy davits are. Got a lot of space here, as you can tell, hopefully for a dinghy one day. And here's the view from stern looking forward. I'm actually going to take you down the side of the bridge, which has just a giant walkway here. Still a broken antenna I've got to replace. And there's the bow. Seating in the bottom of the picture. Cushions are currently put away because the storm's coming in. We're going to come down the port companionway, head down towards the engine room, and access the engine room here. So here's where the magic happens in the engine room. This is the ladder coming down, and underneath is one of the 2 20 kW generators. Here is the port engine. I'm doing a little bit of work on that, doing some servicing, and obviously workbench that's covered with tools. And here's the port engine, I apologize, the starboard engine, which actually had a fair amount of work I had to do. Wound up changing out 2 pistons, having the head rebuilt. This intercooler was clogged. I had to take that all apart and clean that up, and then I went to the trouble of polishing her up a little bit. Let's see if I can't get her to wake up for a minute. She seems to be feeling well today. Come on back around and you'll see the secondary generator. Got a fuel polishing system here. The hydraulics for the stabilizers, some storage, main distribution panel, AC, all the 32 volt DC and the 32 volt DC distribution panel. We've got a big exhaust fan there, that's 110 volts, and in the two corners they're 32 volt ones. And then there's the sea recovery water maker, wonderful old Century battery charger, miscellaneous parts and pieces. And there's Aquamarine for you.